Alright, here we go. My first solo trip to another country outside Thailand and Myanmar. Da Nang, Vietnam. I've traveled a lot within Thailand and Myanmar, but this feels different. This time, it's just me, a backpack, and a whole new adventure ahead. It's been a dream of mine to travel and vlog, but if I'm being honest, I've always been held back. There's always been something I've been insecure about. Flying to a country where I don't speak the language, it's my first time, so it's a bit exciting and a little intimidating. But that's what this trip is about, right? Stepping out of my comfort zone and embracing the unknown. As I'm flying to Da Nang, I can't help but think about what this trip means. It's more than just seeing a new place. It's about stepping out of my comfort zone and trusting that I'll figure it out as I go. No plans, just me, my backpack, and a new city to explore. I've spent a lot of time hiding behind my camera, thinking that I wasn't ready or that people would judge me. But this time, I'm not letting that stop me. If I'm being real, the hardest part about this trip wasn't booking the flights or navigating a new country. It's looking in the mirror and seeing my skin flare up. I used to avoid going out, afraid that people would stare or judge me. I've spent so many days hiding behind my laptop, avoiding going out, making excuses. But today, I decided I wasn't going to let my insecurities control me. I've always wanted to vlog, to share my story, my travels, but I've been too self-conscious to even turn on the camera. Today, I'm putting myself out there. I'm going to do what I've always wanted to do, no matter what I look like. When I first started this trip, I wasn't sure what I was looking for. But now that I'm here, I think it's less about the destination and more about the process of getting there. About what happens when you step outside your comfort zone, when you start living in a world that's different from what you know. I've arrived and I'm feeling a little bit of everything. Da Nang is beautiful. The energy here is unlike anything I've experienced. And yet, I can't help but feel a little nervous, especially knowing I'm vlogging, showing myself as I am right now. But you know what? I'm done hiding. I'm going to show up as I am, acne and all, because I know that this journey, this adventure, is about more than just how I look. Okay, let's talk about the food. Because food is love and love is food. I've been craving authentic Vietnamese cuisine for so long, so I'm making it a point to try as much as I can. Today, I'm starting with shrimp spring rolls, chicken pho, and fresh coconut juice. And I ordered this food. I'm not sure if I will be able to finish it. So this is my first time being in a country where I don't know the language. Quite fascinating, isn't it? And I'm not with a friend, I'm alone. It's kind of scary, but I like it. Eating this food, sitting in this quiet restaurant in a city I don't know yet, I feel like I'm truly present in the moment. It's a little overwhelming, but in the best way. It's easy to stay in your bubble, to hold yourself back. But when you step outside, when you try new things, when you just take a chance, it's always worth it. The beach is right in front of my hotel, which feels almost surreal. I can't help but reflect on everything that led me here. Just a few months ago, I was stuck in that 9 to 5 grind, waking up early, sitting at a desk, checking off to-do lists. I kept dreaming of something different, something more. And as I walk along the shore today, I can't help but think about how much I've changed over the past few months. Quitting my 9 to 5 job was the hardest decision I've ever made, but it was also the best thing I could have done for myself. I used to think I had to fit into a certain mold to be happy, to follow a set path. But now, I see that the best way to live is to just be myself, acne, imperfections, and all. Quitting my job was terrifying. I didn't know what would happen next, but I had to do it. I had to take that leap of faith and start living life for myself, not for a paycheck. And now here I am, alone on a beach in Da Nang, feeling like I made the right choice. Sometimes the hardest thing is the first step, but every new step after that gets easier. And with each day, I'm reminded that I'm exactly where I need to be. I don't know what the future holds, but I do know one thing. I'm ready for it. Because I'm no longer afraid to show up as I am. And it's just the beginning. Who knows what the next chapter will bring? But for now, I'm grateful. Grateful for this trip, grateful for this moment, and grateful for the person I'm becoming. The Dragon Bridge is even more impressive at night. I've heard so much about the fire show, and now I'm here, ready to see it in person. It's funny, I used to think that the fire and water were just part of the show, but now I realize it's a metaphor for my own life. There's fire, the passion, the risk, the excitement, and then there's the water, the calm, the flow, the letting go. It's about finding balance, finding my own rhythm. Sometimes life feels like it's all about waiting for the big moments to happen. But being here tonight, watching the fire show, I realize that the journey itself is the adventure. Every moment, every experience, every step forward. I'm not perfect, but I'm here. I'm doing it. And that's all that matters.